Welcome to Keto on the Couch Anniversary Edition.
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are two crazy ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome.
Yes, welcome. If you're new here, say hi down below.
Now here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like recipe videos. And we do product reviews. We talk about various keto topics. And then every Monday, we go live on Keto on the Couch. We just kind of talk about what's going on in our lives for the week.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com. And that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it. Happy anniversary, Keto on the Couch!
This is how you're celebrating our anniversary.
It is. Happy anniversary. We're going out to eat after this. Just kidding.
It is not our anniversary.
That's right.
So please don't start going, happy anniversary, Joe and Rachel.
It's your anniversary.
It's your anniversary. So today is the 3rd anniversary of Keto on the Couch. And we say it all the time, we are consistently inconsistent.
But not in this way.
With the exception of Keto on the Couch, we have never missed a Keto on the Couch. And I think it's the only thing that we've never missed in our lives.
Ooh, you know, in addition to it being the anniversary, it looks like it's Ben's birthday today. Can we sing to him?
Absolutely.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Okay, so we're just to let you guys know. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some giveaways. And I didn't pull up that other thing, but I will do that in a second.
Okay.
But we are going to do one giveaway during the live stream. And we're going to do it a little bit into Keto on the Couch. Let some people get in here. And the reason we're doing this one particular one live during Keto on the Couch live is because we're going to be giving away one of these Texas de Brazil VIP dining cards.
So excited about that. We love ours. I think it's a great money-saving thing.
Now, we're not sponsored by Texas de Brazil, but we really do like it. I think it's one of the best places to go for a keto carnivore meal because you can go in there, even at full price, at $50 or $60.
All you can eat meats.
You go in there, if you're looking to go out to eat, I think it's a great value. So what the VIP dining card does, and I put a link from down below because they still have them on sale. But what it does is it gives you 12 meals at 50% off.
Which is nice.
And you can use the card. You can go out with a party of 12 people, plop the card down, and everybody pays 50%. So I think it's not like only one meal at the table.
Yeah.
So you can literally use it like, you know,
in one
if
shot.
you go with a family of 4, 3 trips, or 2 people, 6 trips, whatever you want to do. But it only works on dinner. And it doesn't work on Fridays and Saturdays, which is always fine with us because we don't have to go out to eat on Fridays.
There's always more people.
So, but the reason we're doing it live is because if you don't live near a Texas de Brazil, it's kind of worthless to you.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is when we do give it away, we're going to use the Nightbot service to pick the winner live. And then if that winner says, hey, I don't have a Texas de Brazil anywhere near me,
right?
Then we can pick another winner. But we do have some giveaways for those who can't join us during the live stream.
Yeah.
Including one from today's sponsor.
Yay!
Which is Perfect Keto. So
Thanks,
you may have seen, we had a video go up this morning. Perfect Keto has 2 new flavors of Nola bars. And it's maple pecan and white chocolate macadamia.
Yeah.
They're both really good.
But
I
distinct.
prefer this one.
Well, and I'm kind of leaning towards this one, but they're both distinct, which is really nice. It's not like they taste exactly alike.
Now, to celebrate the launch of these as well as St. Patrick's Day, Perfect Keto is having a sale of buy 2, get 1 free. But I'm going to give you a little advice. There's a link down below. We appreciate if you use it. We appreciate if you support the sponsors who support Two Crazy Ketos. It does benefit the channel. And it also lets Perfect Keto know that, hey, you found them through us. But the way you're going to do this, if you need to get some stuff from Perfect Keto, buy 2, get 1 free, do multiple orders if you're getting a bunch of different price things. So, for example, these are like 21 something. you want to buy 3 of these and then complete the order, and then maybe you want to get MCT or oil powder, go do another order.
Right.
And the reason I say that is because it's the lowest item that's going to come off. So if you buy an MCT and 2 of these, you're going to pay $40 for the MCT, and then 1 of these comes off. Whereas if you buy 3 MCTs, you save $40. So we're all about saving the most amount of money.
Right.
So these are really, really, and they're going to sell out. I'm telling you, they're going to be like the original Nola bars. They're going to sell out.
They're really stinking good.
But what we're going to do, I was thinking about this morning, I didn't even tell you.
Okay.
1 winner.
Okay.
And we're going to pick these winners quick, okay? We're going to pick them quick because, hey, I got to benefit, I got to save the channel money. I'm about to endure $25,000 worth of dental work. So we're going to pick the winner for all of the giveaways on Wednesday.
Okay.
So you only have today and tomorrow and Wednesday. Oof. Wednesday night, we're going to pick the winner. If we don't hear from the winners by our live stream on Thursday, we're going to repick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to only have 24 hours. We'll announce it on the community page.
Because we got to get in on the deal.
I'll put a link for the community page down below in the description. But one winner is going to get 3 boxes of these. Their choice and flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, so and what I will do is I'm going to have Perfect Keto directly ship it to you. That's why you will have to get back to us by Thursday so that I can take advantage of the sale of buy 2 get 1 free, because they're not giving it to us. We're paying for this.
Yeah.
We're paying for the giveaway. Rest of the giveaway. So thank you, Perfect Keto, for supporting 2 Crazy Ketos. We're going to give away a bag of lemon lime relight. These are all favorite. We're going to pick them all on Wednesday.
It's green for St. Patrick's Day.
So we're going to give away a bag of lemon lime to 1 person. So the first winner when we pick will be for the Nola bars.
Right.
The next one will be for the electrolytes. For those, we're going to give somebody a box of raspberry salt element. Mm-hmm. Links for all of these are down below. They're all supporters of 2 Crazy Ketos. We appreciate it if you use those links. Then we're going to pick 5 winners for our Keto Chow bundle. And here's what's in the bundle. You get one of our wristbands, which are on our website.
That's the most important thing, right?
You get a strawberry Keto Chow. You get a snickerdoodle. A banana.
Fell in his lap.
Pumpkin spice, chocolate peanut butter, root beer float, eggnog, natural strawberry, and a chocolate. So 5 of those winners. Now I do want to let you know with the Keto Chow, some of them may be close to their best by date. They're still good. We're drinking Keto Chow that had a best by date of 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Chris and Miriam talk about it all the time on their live stream, that basically what that says is that after that date, there may be a slow degradation of the vitamins. It's not going to hurt you, but they're in the process of actually trying to get it verified to 3 years instead of 2. But it's perfectly fine to drink, but that's why they gave us a bunch of them, because they're like, why throw them out? Let's give them away.
Give them away.
So all of those winners will be picked on Wednesday. We may even do a quick video to announce it to make it a little bit easier.
I think it'd be easier
because
to
there's
find.
so many that we're going to give away. Okay. First, I want to address something before we even get into the topic today, which is why were we fat. I want to thank everybody who on our last few videos and vlogs have been giving me well wishes for my teeth.
Thank you.
It is really appreciated. I'm not looking forward to this endeavor. It is going to be a big financial hit for us.
Prayers for Wednesday.
But it has to be done because your mouth, it's really important, and you can have a lot of hidden bacteria in there, and I have pins in my body, and the last thing I want to end up with is a bacterial infection as a result that came from infections in my mouth and stuff like that. But I want to say this, please do not start a GoFundMe.
No way.
For me. We've had a lot of messages. We're going to start, and please don't do that.
Nope.
I'm not asking for that.
We don't get angry easily, but that would anger us.
It would make me feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you want to support us, support our channel and our mission.
There you go.
And that is what helps us. You know, by you supporting our channel, it allows us to do giveaways. It allows us to, you know, fly to Salt Lake. It allows us to go to different, you know, conferences, buy cameras and things like that. And you can support us by hitting the little join button down below and becoming a channel member. You can join us over on Patreon. There's a link down below. You can watch our videos, share our videos, maybe click on the ads if there's something.
Yeah.
Watch the ads, and you can use the links down below. If you click on those links, if you buy anything on the website, it supports the channel. If you click on any of our Amazon links, even if you buy something completely different on Amazon,
like toilet paper,
it supports the channel. And that is the best way. If you want to support us, but please do not create
Share
a
the
GoFundMe
word.
account or anything like that for us.
Share the word about Two Crazy Ketos.
That's the most important thing to us. Okay. So with all that being said, welcome to Keto on the Couch. We've already made this too long. If you're new, this is all about subscribers. The way we do this is we do it live. We go through our Keto on the Couch, and then the last 10 or 15 minutes, we address the chat. So if you have something you want us to talk about during, like when we're going over comments, use the super chat function down below. That'll highlight our screen that you have a question. Other than that, if you have a question for us and don't want to do that, which is perfectly fine, just go ahead and use, wait till the end of the stream. Okay, title of today's Keto on the Couch. Why were we fat?
Yeah.
Right? Why were we fat?
I think that we have a picture, because we've been discussing this during the month of March, because every March before keto, we would indulge in something we really enjoyed. And it wasn't just a one time, it was all throughout March, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like every single March. This is just one example of the fact that our weight gain did not just fall on top of us like a piano out of a building that we had no control over. And
it's not even our fault. It's because we didn't know, right? And I think most Americans don't realize what they're consuming and
what they're up against.
One won't hurt. So what is a really popular thing right now in the month of March?
If you're going to McDonald's,
a certain franchise called McDonald's, the Shamrock Shake.
The Shamrock Shake.
Take a look at this.
Wow.
Here is the nutrition for a large size Shamrock Shake. A large Shamrock Shake is 800 calories. It is 21 grams of fat. It is, I don't even see the protein. Did I not put the protein on there?
I don't think there was protein in it.
I'm sure there's a little bit of protein, but it's not listed on their nutrition label. But look at this. It has 133 carbs
and
103 grams of sugar
and 21 grams of fat. So let's do the math on fuel, right?
That 133 plus 21.
There's your fuel. So if you were trying to do a 1-to-1,
that's 154.
That is beyond all of my fuel for the day.
Yes.
Right now. That is beyond the fuel.
If we were drinking one of those a day, that was supposed to be the only meal for the day.
That's it.
The only meal was a Shamrock Shake. And I know someone right now is typing in the comments or in the chat, well, that's a large. I don't know about you, but I never bought a small.
I never got a small. God bless if you ever got a small anything.
It was also value because like when you go to those places, it's like 20 cents more for the large.
Right. So we're couponers. So we always wanted the full value. It was the same thing with soda, right? I never got a small soda. We always supersized the soda every single time.
Matre said I used to wait every year to get the Shamrock Shake.
Yeah. So did we. Absolutely. But look at that. Just take a look at just from the fuel perspective. That was not my only thing that I ate that day, guaranteed.
So they say the average American eats about 35 grams of sugar a day, which is already insane when you consider your body needs about a gram in its system, which it can make on its own. But 103 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
Why were we fat?
Yeah.
I wonder.
It didn't just fall on us.
Okay, let's get into Keto on the Couch. First thing up is our Keto College Adjunct Professor of the Week. This is a post that we found over on Facebook that we found really inspirational. And this week's is, let me make that so we can see it, from Lori.
Hi, Lori.
It was a meme she put up. It said, a wise man said, don't be afraid to start over again. This time, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience.
Oh, wow. Is that powerful? You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Like, sometimes we concentrate on the failures and we don't see that, what was it? Thomas Edison even said, like, I don't look at all of the times that I didn't create the light bulb as like the, 7,000 mistakes. It was like 7,000 reasons why I know, like, that's not the way to do it. And now I know how to do it, right? Like, you can't just like languish in your failure. Yeah. That is awesome.
Okay, let's get into our subscriber of the weeks. Now, these are stories that we found on Facebook or that were emailed to us. And we ask you all the time. We were actually recording a podcast with Kim Howerton last night, and we were talking about like why we started Two Crazy Ketos. And I don't know when she's going to release that.
I'm excited about it.
Make sure you're following us and subscribe.
Did we overshare?
I don't know.
We shared a lot.
I'm sure we do. I love Kim Howerton. If you're not subscribed to her, go subscribe to her. Listen to her podcast. She's got so much information. She's got amazing recipes. A lot of knowledge. I'm excited that she's going to be at Keto Salt Lake.
Yes.
So we're going to get to hang out with her there.
Really
and
excited.
she's going to be talking about maintenance. So I'm excited about that topic.
Very important.
And we were talking about, like, you have to share your story because we're all about community, and your story is going to impact people. And when you share your story, you're going to help somebody out there who thinks they're all alone. So please share your story. Head on over to our Facebook group and share it. Put up pictures. You can send us your emails at stories@twoCrazyKetos.com. The first one is from Esther.
Hey, Esther.
She said, first pick is 1 year ago at 195 pounds. Second is 3 years ago at 270. I may have reversed them on the thing. Third is 20 years ago at 340 pounds. I know I've been stuck at 195 plus or minus 5 pounds for 2 years, and I'm trying to get my weight moving down again. I would love to be down 45 pounds. But look at this.
Oh, Esther.
Yeah, I didn't
You
reverse
look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love that. But there is the evidence, because what can happen is we just get fixated on the rest of the weight that we need to lose, and we don't take the thought that, like, what you've lost so far is way more than what you still need to lose. And you look incredible, absolutely fantastic. But that is so good to share that and to be able to look at how far you've come.
I just saw a message, a thing that says, Leona said, I have a question for, let me put this on the screen. It says, I have a question for all you awesome keto people. What is the best keto peanut butter cup option? Lily's Quest Chalk Zero.
What do you think? Not Reese's.
They're all very similar. They all have similar ingredients. I think the best tasting one is probably Chalk Zero.
I think so too.
And I like the fact that they're individually wrapped.
Because
that's huge for me.
I
so you
think
won't
it
overindulge.
tastes more like milk chocolate. Some of the
Well, they have
ones
so many different ones. They have white
do.
chocolate, milk chocolate, dark. They have a lot of different versions.
But I'm comparing, in my mind, the milk chocolate across the board, and I feel like their milk chocolate is really good.
Yeah, there is a link with a coupon code down below.
Just our opinion.
Next one is from Donna.
Hey, Donna.
Donna said, I'm 58 years old and I lost my parents to cancer 18 and 16 years ago, both in their 60s. July 27, 2021, the 18th anniversary of my mom's death, I decided to begin my journey to get my future health under control. I have 4 grown kids, 13 grandchildren, and 1 on the way.
How wonderful.
8 days before my 50th birthday, we adopted our 2-year-old foster daughter who has special needs. Wow. I need to live a long, healthy life for her. She is my why.
So precious.
In 5 months, I've lost 55 pounds to my goal weight. I've lost 55 pounds to my goal weight doing ketovore with intermittent fasting, mostly OMAD. In January of this year, I began exercising and kept off the scale because in the past, exercising would cause weight gain.
There you go.
Which would now discourage me.
So smart, Donna.
Since then, I've lost 3 more pounds and have continued walking 4 miles a day and doing strength training to build muscle. I'm so thankful to have found Two Crazy Ketos. Your honest, down-to-earth approach and your encouraging, positive channel is so refreshing. You've helped me keep on track.
Oh, Donna! Wow! Look at that young, beautiful mother right there. Wow! How awesome. Donna, you are rocking it, girl. And I am so excited about your precious why, because I think that when we think about, I want to be the best parent and I want to be the best grandparent that I can be. And part of being a good parent and grandparent is being there, is being around and giving your best effort toward longevity in your life is such a precious gift to your family. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for doing that. That is so good. I tell that to my mom all the time. Please stick to keto, and thank you for sticking to keto because I love having you. I want to have you as long as possible in my life. Yeah. So good.
I saw Lori said she got her NOLA bars.
Yay!
I also wanted to mention that NOLA bar sale is good through Friday. So use the link down below, buy 2, get 1 free, everything on the website. And it's good through Friday. Okay, next one we have is from Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Amy said, 4 years ago today, I decided to try keto for a month. I was going to do it for 1 month leading up to Easter. I had no idea what would happen or if it would even work.
Yep.
I had tried everything else before and nothing kept the weight off. I'd lose 30 pounds here, gain 50 pounds back, lose 50 pounds, gain 60 back.
Yep.
Typical
Right here.
yo-yo. But this worked. It's not a diet to stick to. It has become a way of life. I don't feel deprived because I choose not to eat pasta or bread or potatoes or rice. I don't feel bad because I choose not to eat sugar. I actually feel better not eating those things because, as I discovered, my body doesn't actually like them.
That's good.
I'm still sitting at 105 pounds lost, 7 pounds away from no longer being overweight. I'm so close I can taste it. I'm the healthiest I've ever been, and I feel the best I've ever felt. And at 43 years old, I think I look pretty
Ooh,
good.
I love it. Amy, I think you look better than pretty good, girl. You look flippin' awesome. Oh my gosh, you look fantastic. Way to go. I love it. We've got Scam
It's not
Likely.
even Scam Likely. It's some
like
long bunch of
VL
numbers.
in Batman Signal.
Here's what I want to say, and again, we're addressing this in the vlog that we're doing today, which I think is going to be an impactful vlog.
I hope so.
But when it comes down to, keto, it's a lifestyle, it's not a diet. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. No diet works.
No.
Long term, no diet works. I don't care what you do. You can do keto, you can do carnivore, you could do plant-based whole food,
Yeah.
you can do Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, any of them. No diet works long term. The only way you're going to get the weight off and keep it off is with a lifestyle change.
Yeah.
You have to learn your body. You have to learn how your body reacts to foods. And you have to recognize that, like, hey, I have food issues. And no matter what you do, you can go on a liquid-only diet. You can go on a keto-only diet. You can go on a steak-only diet. Unless you deal with your food issues,
Yeah.
the second you stop that, all of the weight will come back on. And I'm not speaking because we're not a doctor or a nurse or a health professional. This is personal experience.
We have just failed so many times that we finally had to deal with our relationship with ourselves in the midst of this,
Yeah.
right? You are not going to be able to skip working on the relationship with you. You're not going to be able to say, we always say that, you're not going to be able to love others the way that you want to unless you deal with your love for yourself. You're just going to have to. And we didn't want to either. We were talking to Kim Howerton last night, and we talked about how year 1 was about weight loss. Year 2 was about realizing we were having health gains in keto. And year 3 and 4 has really been about our relationship with me, myself, and I.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a quick fade to black and come back with all the comments from YouTube last week.
Are you ready for St. Patrick's Day? You got you have the green food coloring ready to green eggs and ham, your green relight. You got to have some green.
I'm just ready for more corned beef.
Yeah, and cabbage.
I don't know about the cabbage part, but definitely corned beef. I'm going to make that corned beef again in the sous vide.
Sauerkraut.
And I'm going to make that thing so tender that because I have a 7-hour dentist appointment on Wednesday. All pray for me, please.
It's going to have to be very
I'm
soft.
going to have to be able to gum that, but I am having corned beef. Okay, let's get into the comments from last week on YouTube. First one is from Real Food Nanu.
I love it.
Said, I don't understand the hate about still having a struggle after all of these years. Yeah, we do get a lot of that kind of hate. I feel like you two have figured this out. You consistently continue to improve your health, and you've never once completely fallen off the wagon. Keep being you.
Thanks so much for that. I really appreciate it. And, you have to encourage yourself every day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to just encourage yourself and put at the forefront before you check Instagram or check your video or check your emails. Like you have to be like, I'm even if I have a bad day or if I'm feeling down or you've gained a pound or lost a pound or whatever, you have to wake up and decide like, I'm going to have a positive attitude, because if your determination is based on people liking you or not liking you or saying something nice or not saying something nice, you're gonna fall off the wagon. Like that's definitely something that's gonna happen. So I think you have to encourage yourself.
Next one is from Francis.
Hey, Francis says, no hate from me. I just love you guys. I'm the only one in my family and at work that eats this way. I live alone and I look forward every day to spending time with you. Don't know what I would do without you two and Dr. Ken and Nisha. Thanks for all you do. 62 years old, 110 pounds down. More to go and loving the journey and feel like a new woman.
Congratulations,
Francis, way to go. And thanks for sharing your day with us.
And again, something we talked about with Kim Howerton last night. It's posts like these last two, what keeps us going. And I don't think anybody will ever fully realize that you guys bless us more than we could ever bless you.
Yeah.
Because seeing those, that's what keeps us going. I mean, that's where when we get that little thing like, should I have a slice of pizza? Well, what do you tell everybody on YouTube?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Have a keto version or just eat the topping. So like you have to live by that, Joe. And you keep us going. You hold us accountable.
You do. And I mean, it is our passion to live a life of integrity, to be the same when the camera is off as we are when the camera is on. And it is our prayer to live a life that like you're caught doing good. You're caught, not being weary in well doing. So I'm excited about the opportunity to come into your home. We count it as a privilege and know that you are such a blessing to us and keep us on the right track.
Yeah. Next one is from Rita.
Hey, Rita.
She said, the biggest reason I follow and support you is because you are real. You tell it like it is and you don't hide your struggles. I need that and I love it. Please never change who you are and ignore negative Nellies.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And again, we get messages. Are you guys real? Like, what are you doing when the camera's off? Exactly what you say. It's why we continued vlogging after Beef, Butter, Bacon, Egg. We want you to see what's going on, including the struggles. And
Yeah.
This is who we are. It's too difficult to fake anything. Like, I just can't do that. Like, so are you going to sometimes get Rachel saying balls? Yes.
Balls.
Are you going to sometimes see her in a bathing suit? Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to see me where I'm not wearing my upper partial anymore because I had a tooth pulled and it hurts and I have giant gaps in my teeth? Yes.
Yep.
You're going to hear our struggles. You're going to hear that like, oh my gosh, I can't control myself with peanut butter. But I know I'm not the only one going through that. And so if I can share you, I don't want anybody to ever look at them like, I want to be like them, because we're nobody.
Right.
We're just two dummies who decided to put our life on, YouTube and display it to the world. But I want you to know you're not alone.
That's
right.
right.
And so we're going through it. We understand you're going through it. And we want you to know we are not perfect by any way. And anybody who claims to be perfect, like Rachel likes to say, they've got some self-righteousness going on.
Yeah.
Okay, next one is from Sterling.
Hey, Sterling, how does heavy whipping cream have carbs? How? How does it happen?
And hey, listen, this is a big question. And I know my mantra, all heavy whipping cream has carbs, and nobody wants to hear that.
You've ever shared that.
And I didn't want to hear that at the beginning either.
I didn't either.
I wanted to trust the food companies, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. Food companies don't care about you. At least 99% of them don't.
Yeah.
There's a few, and pretty much most of them are here within the keto space.
Because they're making food for themselves.
Right. Keto
so they
brick.
care about them.
Keto brick, keto chow. There's a few that I'm escaping. Redmond, they care.
They do.
But most food companies, and I'm going to go out on, I'm going to say all major food companies, anything you find in the grocery store for the most part, outside of the keto space. Kellogg's doesn't care, okay? The milk companies don't care. They care about one thing. They want to sell their product. So what do? They lie to you on the label. And a perfect example, compare that to keto chow. You're allowed to list natural flavors. Well, natural flavors encompasses a lot.
It's like a rug that you can sweep all of the
dirt
underneath.
You don't know even what's in natural flavors, and everything can be listed as natural flavors because they're basically buying a flavoring. But what comprises that flavoring, we don't have to tell you. They want to be so transparent that they tell you what's in the natural flavors, including the fact that some of the flavors, the machine is oiled or lubricated with canola oil.
There you go.
They don't have to put that, but they want to be transparent.
But them are doing
Does that canola oil enter into your food? No. But there's a chance that one drop may enter into it. Same thing with, they just released that we found out that there's a touch of coffee and caffeine in the flavoring that we use when we designed caramel macchiato and Irish cream.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you that the amount of coffee, you will get more coffee into your system if you go into a restaurant that sells coffee and somebody sneezes at a table 5 tables away.
Right.
I mean, the amount is so minuscule, it's not affecting you. Same thing with the caffeine, but they want to be transparent.
Totally honest.
So they told us about it, and then they're working to fix it. Heavy whipping cream and the companies that are selling that, they round down.
Yes.
So with that being said, here is the nutrition fact for a heavy whipping cream for 1 ounce. It's 101 calories, 11 grams of fat, 0.8 grams of protein, and 0.8 total carbohydrates.
In 1 ounce.
Now, I bet you if you look on your heavy whipping cream container, it doesn't say that. It says 0 carbs. Because they're rounding down, and even that is not a serving size. A serving size is 1 tablespoon. That's for 2 tablespoons. But even at 1 tablespoon, it's 0.4 carbs, but they get to list it as 0. But if we multiply it out, you start having a lot. If you're using heavy whipping cream in Keto Chow, which we used to do, and we're not doing it because of carbs, we're doing it because it upsets our stomach.
We get like a bloat.
4 ounces is like 3.4 carbs.
Yeah.
Well, multiply that by 3 times a day, or multiply that and then, do that and then add other carbs in your life. And the next thing you know, you're at 30 or 40 carbs and you're like, how did I do this? Heavy whipping cream has no carbs in it.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how it happens. And we just want you to be honest with yourself. Next one's from LM.
Question, when you drink your coffee, is that breaking your fast? I love coffee and a little heavy whipping cream in it. Or heavy cream in it. Just wondering if that officially breaks my fast. Love you guys. Thank you for your videos.
It depends on what you're fasting for. If you are fasting for weight loss, yes. If you're fasting for autophagy, yes. Any calories are going to break your fast. If you really want to get technical, if you're looking to be all in on a fast, coffee would break a fast. Black coffee, because there's 4 calories in it. With that being said, when we do an extended fast,
I drink
for the
coffee.
sake of our marriage and my life, Rachel drinks black coffee. But technically, it does. Especially, we just showed you heavy cream. So if you're putting heavy cream in there, now you're adding protein, which will spike your insulin, and you're adding carbohydrates, which will spike your insulin.
Yeah.
Fat will affect your insulin, but so minuscule. Like if you need something in your coffee and you need to have something in the morning, I would say a teaspoon to a half a tablespoon of butter max. Pure fat. And honestly, the better way to go would actually be ghee or MCT oil, because ghee has even less protein than butter and MCT oil has none. And I mean just liquid MCT oil. Throw it in a blender or something like that. Mm-hmm. If you're just fasting for ketones, have a little bit. I would still probably skip heavy whipping cream though.
Yeah.
Listen, butter is just heavy cream that's been churned.
So just put it into a blender and blend it up like that and see if that doesn't give you a nice flavor and creaminess without the heavy whipping cream.
Yeah. Next one's from Crispy.
Hey, Crispy. I have a wonderful alarm clock that simulates the sunrise. 30 minutes before I want to get up, the light comes on very dim and slowly gets brighter and brighter over 30 minutes. At the desired time to get up, the light is at full brightness and an audio alarm goes off as well. Wow.
I gotta look for that alarm clock. Maybe it will stop your silly alarms going off 20 times
Just
in the morning.
wondering, how did everybody do yesterday?
Well, it's this whole week that's an issue.
And this whole week is an issue, but yesterday, how many people were late for an appointment yesterday?
I don't think at this time now, when you look at our cell phones, everything automatically switches clocks except for your car and your microwave. Most people, I don't think, have a hard time with that. But they probably have a hard time with hitting the snooze button because you just lost an hour. But it does affect you for about a week. So that leads me to my rant. Let's get rid of daylight savings time.
I hate it.
There was even a thing that came through from Aura about this is one of the worst weeks of the year for most
sleep.
people. This time of the year, there's suicides, there's a lot of depression, there's a lot of traffic accidents because our body is thrown off.
Yeah.
We need to start a campaign. No more daylight savings time. We don't need it. Next one's from Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
Kendra said, everyone I've seen the last few months has said, I look thinner even though the scale had been up to 200 pounds. I shrug off compliments and I say I must have redistributed my weight. Today I was 194 and I'm ecstatic.
Good.
The scale is the
Yes.
devil, but it still rules my mood. I'm working on this mentality and starting March by taking measurements so I'm less scale dependent.
Good.
Thanks for helping me create different pathways of thinking.
Oh, thank you so much for letting us be a part of your journey, Kendra. Like, it is a true honor for us. And yeah, this scale, like, if you're going to get on the scale and it says something that you don't like, I hope that you just say, all right, you're just at it again, devil. Like, you're just at it again, because you know that the scale is devil. You know that it's going to upset you. Don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it steal your joy for the day. That is very important. Your joy, your optimism, your excitement, your happiness for the day, it matters. And when do we usually weigh? First thing in the morning, so that it robs us of the entire day's worth of joy.
Yeah, I mean, something I talk about a lot. And listen, I know we get messages from people. There's nothing wrong with the scale. For some people, that's true. But for a lot of us who have been obese our whole life, the scale determines everything. And here's why I say the scale is the devil. The scale rules my life. It never tells me anything good. It never tells me to do the right thing. Here's what happens. I get on the scale in the morning. I'm up in pounds. Here's what the scale is telling me when I'm up in pounds. You're a loser.
Yeah.
You fail at everything. You need to restrict. You need to go on a fast. You need to stop eating. What did you eat yesterday? Oh my gosh, that one bite of Chalk Zero when you did a review just ruined your year.
Yeah.
That's what it tells me, okay? It may not tell you that, but that's what it tells me. Scenario number 2, get up in the morning, get on the scale, and either maintain or lose weight. What the scale tells me is you lost weight, so now you can reward yourself.
Right.
I dropped 3 pounds. Oh, you mean yesterday when I drank a half a quart of heavy whipping cream, it didn't affect me?
I got away with that?
I can have more today.
Yeah.
Oh, you ate 10 times more wings than you're supposed to. You can do that tomorrow. Or it says, it maintains, you can have a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know? And so now what do? I follow that advice that the scale has now told me that you're getting away with it, or you can increase things, or hey, whatever. And I do that, and then I get up the next day and I get back on the scale, and the scale is up in weight. The scale tells me you don't want to take medicine because the medicine's going to affect the scale. So for me, the scale doesn't tell me anything good ever.
Yeah. Well, just like you're saying, you have to be taking an antibiotic right now for your teeth.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you get on the scale and it's up because you're taking an antibiotic, what are you going to do? Not take the antibiotic?
Yeah.
I look at the scale like a swimming pool. For some people, the swimming pool is a place where they can break records and have an Olympian swimming experience. For other people, they drown in it.
Yeah.
It's very important to know what works for you.
Rhonda, thank you very much for the $10 super chat, which is not coming up for some reason. Said, Joe, you are right. Due to peer pressure and body image comparisons, I was 9 years old when I started dieting. Then I was obese, and now 6 years of this lifestyle is the longest time I felt at ease with my weight.
How precious.
Where is that? Can I put it up there?
Will it go?
It won't go up. I don't know why. Okay, and then Anthony, thank you very much for the $10 super chat. Said, hey, Joe and Rachel have to check out the hotel, out of the hotel, but connected. I'm 142, room 142. Missed you guys this weekend, but we froze. 40 degrees
cold.
and windy and shorts, but our 8 keto both days. Olivia and I both love you.
Hi, Olivia. Hi,
Thank
Anthony.
you very much, Anthony. Let's take a quick fade to black and come back with Facebook. Okay. You want to give away the Texas de Brazil?
Let's do it.
Okay, we're going to head on over to Nightbot. How about this? We're going to give people 5 minutes. We're going to go through 2 more comments, and then we're going to pick it out of there. And so all you need to do is be active in the chat.
Just say, hey, how's it going?
And anybody who's been active in the chat in the last 15 minutes will be eligible to win. How's that sound? Okay? Okay, next comment is from Mindy.
Hey, Mindy.
Mindy said, for the umpteenth time in my life, I've decided to give up Diet Cokes. I'm particular about with the ingredients in so many things except for this.
Yeah.
Heck, I even told my doctor I don't want to take certain medications because of ingredients. But I don't bat an eye to consuming cup after cup after cup of this caramel-colored addictive drink.
Wow.
This time I didn't Lion King it and announce it to my family. I simply made up my mind that this merry-go-round has to stop. I always feel better when I'm off of them, and I like not relying on them. Cheers to a new chapter again.
Thank you, Mindy, for sharing that. It's the same for me and gum. I have been off gum for a while now, but it took several trips around. And you're absolutely right. I would scrutinize ingredients in so many other areas, but when it came to like sugar-free gum, I really honestly did not care what the sweetener was. I just cared about the taste of it and my access to it. Like that's just what I wanted. And I think you struggled for a long time with soda as well.
I still struggle. I mean, I for years I said, on the keto lifestyle that this is the one thing that I'm not giving this up. I'm not giving this up. I've given up everything else. But when I read that comment, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so right. Like I scrutinize ingredients and everything, and I don't even bother with what's in Coke. And beef, butter, bacon, egg really helped me not do that. Do I have one once in a blue moon? Yes, if I'm going on a road trip or something like that. But I've started doing what Dr. Berry recommended, which is when I do that, if I go to a fountain, I half seltzer, half Coke. Or
You're trying
Coke
to
Zero.
wean yourself off.
Or most of the time it's 3/4 seltzer. And honestly, I took a sip of one and it was so sweet that I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, because it is a struggle for a lot of people.
It is.
Next one is from Blanche.
Hey, Blanche, I just want to say thank you and share. I have been dealing with and concerned about my hair loss. After thinking it was a phase, watching it pile up in the drain and all over the house, I took the advice of others on the same journey. I prioritized my protein, eating considerably more, and started learning about minerals and iodine. Wow, it's amazing the difference. Instead of making excuses for my problem, I kept looking for an answer. I found it with you. I can brush my hair and not have to clean it out, wear a dark shirt out, and not worry every minute if I will go bald. Not that bald is bad on some people. Please, please don't give up if you have a problem or issue that maybe someone else is going through and can help. I love community. Blanche, thank you so much. I have been through that as well, and it is such a victory. I'm telling you, there is nothing like combing my hair and not having just a ball of hair to throw away. I could tell you how many times I flushed hair down the toilet because I was even embarrassed to bring it through the house to the trash can, because it was like, here's another clump of hair. Here's more. I'm losing it. Yes, when I would wear a black shirt, I would always be like, here's all of these, hairs all over my shirt. I had constant bald spots. I was very aware of them. I would ask anybody around me, hey, do I have a bald spot? And have them check it for me. So I'm so thankful that this situation healed for me because of protein.
Yeah. Next one's from Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
Said, I know everyone is different, but how much fat does one consume in a day and still have results? Okay. I put this in here because I think it's a question a lot of people have, and it's honestly a personal thing.
Yeah.
You have to learn your body. I'm always going to tell you, look at 1-to-1. Look at 1-to-1. Whether you want to figure out how much fat you should have based on your ultimate goal, ridiculous goal weight, or if you want to figure out the best way, which is lean body mass and go get a DEXA scan, or if you want to figure out based on kilograms of your current body weight, all of them are going to help. The biggest issue that I had when I got started on keto is I thought when you figured out your keto macros that the fat was a goal. Okay, and I think it's a thing that a lot of people do is, you first of all, don't use 99% of the keto calculators out there. Either use the one on our website, which is based on 1-to-1, use the one for Keto Brick on Keto Brick's or Keto Savage's website, or use Maria Emmerich's, which honestly I think is a little low. I think it's a great thing because it talks about protein, but I would probably increase across the board just a little bit. But the thing is your body needs fat. And I got into a little bit of a discussion with this on somebody on a Facebook page the other day, and they're like, you can eat really low fat. Understand the way your body works. Fat is fuel. okay? Your body's not going to get a lot of fuel from protein. It's going to get it from fat and carbs. So if you drastically reduce your fat, what happens? Will you have results? Yes. But if you continue on that, what ends up happening is your body slows down metabolism because it's like, I don't know if there's more fuel coming.
Yeah.
So yes, you have some on your body, but it's going to try to preserve that. That's why you have stored fat. It's a preservation mode. So Dr. Siwas talked about this on our interview. What does it start doing? It starts shutting down things because it needs to prolong it. So you need to find the right amount of fat, which will help you lose weight, but also keep your metabolism going. And that's why 1-to-1 works so well, because you're giving your body that. But what you want to do is look at, if let's say you want to weigh 140 pounds, eat up to 140 grams of protein, I would say get close to that, even if you have to work your way up. And then your 140 grams of fuel up to that amount. So I'd probably say stay around 100. You know, if you go 100 grams, so 80 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, 90 grams of fat, 10 grams of carbs, and stay in that area, you'll have results. You're still giving your body some fuel, and you shouldn't have so much of an issue with slowing down metabolism. But don't drastically cut fat.
Yeah.
It'll work short term, but long term, it won't work.
We want to see where you're at in 5 years. We want you continuing to have success a decade from now.
Now remember, we are not doctors, nurses, or health professionals, but this is our experience, and it is what we have learned from talking to amazing doctors, nurses, and health professionals like Dr. Siwas, and Nisha, and Dr. Barry, and loads more that I can't even name. Next one's from Jean.
Hey Jean, as a side benefit to dumping the scales this month is I just noticed I haven't been snacking at all either. I think I've been much more conscientious about what I've been putting in my mouth since I don't have the scales to track my weight. Of course, I was limiting snacks to keto-friendly snacks, but they were still extra calories and carbs that added up. I'm a terrible drive-by grazer.
I thought you were going to answer that.
Well,
I was reading a comment. Sorry.
Well, I was just going to say, Jean, thank you for saying that. And I hope that it helps to change somebody's perspective. Because maybe if you say, well, I have to have data collection. I have to do that. That's why I have to have the scale every day, because I need data collection. Data collects something else. Because he's not on the scale, he got stricter on how many times do I snack in a day. He got like more of his data collection of how many eating experiences am I having. And because of that, you're going to be more successful, because that really will
Because you don't have a scale telling you you're getting away with it.
Because the scale you step on, and it is powerless to help you do better. The scale is powerless to help you do better. When you are evaluating how many times you're eating in a day as a way to collect your data, then that does change the situation. It is powerful in helping you to achieve better results.
You want to go ahead and pick the winner for the Texas Day Brazil?
Brazil.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Nightbot pick a winner. We're going to look in the comments section.
Yeah.
And then whoever wins, if you don't have a Texas Day Brazil around you, let us know right away so we can pick somebody else. That's why we're doing this live.
Right.
Okay, you ready?
The winner is
Chris
Parks.
So Chris, do me a favor and let us know in the chat, if you have a Texas Day Brazil. If you don't, then we will pick somebody else.
Congratulations.
So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one real quick. Let me see. Where were we? That's Jean. So we're going on to this one. Next one's from Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Said, have you ever overdone it on sugar alcohols and felt as though there was a garden hose in your intestines?
Yeah.
And it turned on full blast every day, let's say for 5 minutes? Wow, that stuff is evil in large amounts. And that is, for us, honestly, why we try to avoid lots of them. That's why we use things like stevia or sucralose or do combinations so that we can have that sweetness but not have so many sugar alcohols, because it does tear up our stomach.
Oh, Chris
does have a Texas Day Brazil. So congratulations, Chris. So Chris, do me a favor. Send me an email at joe@twocrazyketos.com. I need your email and your mailing address, and we're going to send it over to you. It is a digital gift card.
Yes.
And so, again, the way it works is you basically get 12 visits at 50% off of the dinners. It doesn't matter which one you go to. So for us, like our local one is $50 for dinner, so you pay $25.
Yeah.
The one in Orlando is like $62, so you'd pay $31. But it's a great deal. It's just not good on Fridays and Saturdays. But congratulations! And don't forget, make sure you're gonna go over again on this video. What you're gonna do is like, subscribe the video, turn on notifications. And then leave a comment in the comment section, not the chat. Anything you're putting in the chat during the live stream doesn't work. You have to go into the comment section when this video is over, when the live stream is over, and we will pick the winners for all of the other giveaways, the Nola bars, the Keto Chow, the Redmond, and the Element. We will pick those winners on Wednesday. Okay, so next one is from Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. Non-scale victory. I am moving things around so that I basically live in a small studio in my house to save money by not using electricity in the main part of the house. I opened a box of clothes I'd put away years ago because they are too small, but I hope to be able to wear them someday. I pulled out a pair of jeans that still looked too small, but thought I'd try them on just to see how far I had to go. I not only got them over my hips, they're buttoned, zipped, and there's some room to spare.
She actually had a picture on there with her arm all the way down the pants through the waist.
Oh, Amanda, that is stinking awesome.
That is awesome. I thought that she was funny about the electricity. I was on Facebook last night and Carrie Brown was like talking about how like her electric bill is like the lowest it's ever been. It was like under $30. I'm like, I'm moving up there.
I want one of them.
So because ours is like over 300.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to start doing what she does. She goes around the house and like if she's not using something, not only does she turn it off, you unplug it. Because even when it's plugged in, it's drawing electricity. So I may start doing that.
Oh,
my electric bill goes much higher. I'm going to just start unplugging everything except for my computer.
And the Uller.
And
I need a cold mattress, okay? Let's not get crazy.
Next one's from Robin.
Hey, Robin.
Robin said, I hope this isn't a stupid question. There's no stupid question on this channel. We know the scale lies. We can be losing inches but not pounds, and some of the inches are going to be a loss of inflammation. Some are decreased inches is bound to be a loss of actual fat, right? We talk about body recomposition, but what does that actually mean? If the body loses inches in fat but not pounds, what is keeping the weight elevated? Assuming we're not working out and intentionally trying to build muscle, can we get rid of fat and add muscle even without working out? Yes. So if you're eating the proper human diet, which is different for everybody, that's a topic for today's vlog, so make sure you're looking out for that later on in the week. If you're eating a lot more protein and stuff, your body, just walking, just everyday movement, squatting, bending down, getting up, bending down, getting up. I think there's a comment coming up about somebody who was moving bags around there, bags of salt. That's all exercising muscles. And when you're giving your body more protein, your body can increase bone density and increase muscle mass. So that's one way. And again, even if you're losing fat, which if you look at what a pound of fat looks like compared to a pound of muscle, there's a huge difference in size. But also you could have water weight changes, things like that. If you don't have electrolytes, you can lose a ton of fat but not lose any weight if your electrolytes are imbalanced because your body will be retaining more water. That's why electrolytes, specifically sodium, is so important because water chases salt, so your body's always going to try to have the proper amount of salt. When you have enough salt, your body will get rid of it. And as we learned from Dr. Sywes, the 3 places that we have a loss of salt is sweat. Mm-hmm. Do you know what the other ones are?
No, I'm thinking about how your hat makes you look like Rocky right now.
So sweat, peeing.
Pee.
And then the number one way, your poop.
Yeah.
So if you are constipated,
Which
first thing I would look at is, especially if you're getting like, on TMI, rabbit turds, right? You ever getting those?
I'm sorry.
Increase water, increase fat. Okay? Not magnesium, okay? I know magnesium will help get things flowing, but water and fat and salt will help more. If you're low on sodium, you're guaranteed to be low on magnesium. So I would always look at salt first. Again, not a doctor, a nurse, or a health professional, but we did have a doctor on here last week telling you the same thing.
Yes.
So that's why I'm confident to say that. Next one's from Annette.
Hey, Annette, I moved 40 boxes of vinyl plank flooring from the driveway into the house last week. Each box weighed 41.5 pounds. That is a total weight of 1,660 pounds. Functional fitness plus the proper human diet works.
There you go. So
yes.
She probably gained some muscle there. right? She wasn't working out. She was moving boxes of plank flooring from outside to inside.
We call farm boy strong.
Yeah.
Right? Like, because you're doing work, you're not just necessarily in a gym, but like you're moving things around your house. Whenever we do lay sod, usually I like to get in on that because it's a fitness routine that comes out with a project that looks beautiful, right?
Yeah. Sherry, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Said good luck tomorrow, Joe. I'm having all of my veneers redone, my third time. You got this. Make sure to check out the teeth.com on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
Okay, there's one more. It's from Dawn.
Hey, Dawn.
Dawn said, couple things on my mind. I am one, like many, who has always hated having my picture taken. When I did, it had to be from the neck up. Why? Did I think I was fooling anyone into thinking I wasn't overweight by hiding my body? Heck no. I am also one of those people who looks in the mirror and still sees the very overweight person. Me too. Mm-hmm. Joe mentioned this in a past video that this is a struggle for him. But then he saw a picture of himself with Anthony and he saw things differently. I've had the same experience. This is a picture of me with my 19-year-old daughter. When I see something like this, it makes me realize how far I've come. Still not where I want to be, but definitely not where I was.
So good, Dawn.
No matter where we are in our journeys, each and every one of us has our own insecurities and our daily battles. If you are struggling today, just know you are not alone. Don't give up. Before I show you this picture, I want to tell you, I spent 20 minutes looking at the picture trying to figure out which one was her and which one was
the daughter. Oh, wow.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Which one is her and which one is the daughter?
They look exactly the same.
They look like twins.
I'm assuming that, like, because I don't see a nose piercing in one, that maybe she's the one without the nose piercing. That's the only thing that I see different. Wow.
Right?
Wow.
I can't be the only one. I'm going back to that picture.
Yes.
I can't be the only one that is looking at this picture going, which one is her?
Dude, you look like a child. Wow.
Right?
Way to go. But yes, we need that. We need whatever it's going to take to see the truth. Let's do that. Let's take pictures in clothes and see the truth of what happens as we lose weight, and that if the pant does not fit anymore because it's too loose, then there must be something going on, right? Yeah. Like, that's a better way. If you take a picture with the same coffee mug and like see yourself, different. We've got to find better ways of seeing progress than just depending on the scale and depending on the mirror.
The best, again, that's why we say the scale is the devil, the mirror is a liar. I look in the mirror, I still see the 300-pound Joe. I just do. But when I look at a picture of myself, especially if I have before and after pictures, which there's not even a lot of before pictures because I wouldn't let people take pictures. We were talking about Kim last night. Rachel, there's no pictures of Rachel where she's not holding a pillow or a stuffed animal or something like that to hide herself.
Does anybody also only have toss pillows because for pictures? For picture's sake?
Or you hide in the back.
I always hid in the back. But it was so funny. I remember I was at a birthday party, and Beth has this picture, and we took a picture at a table, sitting around the table, and I didn't have access to her couch immediately. I absolutely took a decoration off of the table that was for whatever her kid's birthday party was, and put the decoration in front of me. That is normal behavior. Right. But it was, I can't take a picture without hiding behind something.
Yeah. Let's get into the chat. We have a few minutes to get into the chat. I saw this one up here. Rita said, I wish we had a button to delete the little voice in my head that says, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
I think that for me, because I hear that too. And I have to replace it with a new script, which is, I can do this. I can handle this. I can do this. I know what my goals are. Remember your why, Rachel. Because I need a new sentence rolling through my head. You got this. I'm cheering for you, Rachel. We need to change the script.
Shauna said the scale controls me and it is not moving, so that number haunts me. No clue why I can't throw it out, but I can't.
You can. You can do this. You absolutely can.
Use pictures. Use your clothes.
If it is
use
a
measurements.
Detriment, if it was a detriment to your child's health and wellness and the way that your child felt about themselves, you would throw it out.
Well,
so do it for yourself.
What would you do if you found out that there was a bully at school calling your child names?
Yeah.
What would you do? Would you
You
go
would handle it.
handle that? Would you go to the school or the child's parents or teach your child to fight back?
You would-
right? Or walk away? You're going to do something, right?
You wouldn't do nothing.
But you need to be willing to, and we talk about this all the time, right? You get on an airplane, put the oxygen mask on you before you put it on your child, which is a hard thing to do. If you don't fix you, you're worthless to your child. You can't ever help your child. Work on you. So I want you to value yourself as much or more than you value your child. So if you would protect your child from somebody lying to them, protect yourself. And if that means throwing it out, throw it out.
Yeah, because you are precious. That is the truth.
Jen says, all I need to do to remind myself of the scale's worthlessness is look at Rachel's before and after picture from Keto Palooza
Thank
dress.
you. Thank you
you didn't
so
lose
much,
a pound.
Jen. Oh my gosh, I love this headband you're wearing in that picture so much. That you are a unicorn.
Fran said, question, I'd like to take my body measurements by myself. Is there a tape measure gadget that makes it easier? Yes. When we're done, I will put a link for one on our Amazon store and in the link below. So it is a tape measure. I don't have it here.
It is so cool,
but
though.
what happens is you put it around you and it's got a little latch on it. So it latches and then you press a button on it. It's cheap. It's like $10.
Yeah.
It's better than the one that we used to have on our website.
And it tightens in.
It tightens it, and then it's even got a little digital readout.
Yeah.
So that you can look at it, and it'll also go to Bluetooth and put it on your phone. And you don't have to worry like, oh, try to hold it with my finger and where was it? So I will put that in a link on the description as soon as we're done.
Because that was a cool find. We recently found that. It was really neat. I'm going to use it on Tabitha too. Because I want to monitor her success.
Let's see. Trying to scroll down. We're way behind on comments, so we're not going to get to them all. Elgano said, I would love to win the Texas de Brazil thing. Found out recently there is not one too far away.
I will say
Again, there's a link down below. We don't make money off of it, but I think it's a great deal, so that's why we're telling people, go get it. I don't know how long they're going to have that deal.
But they do, if you sign up for like emails for them, I do know that even if you don't get this VIP card, that they sometimes will have coupons for like a buy one, get one free, which would, achieve the same result if you are going with someone, because it's like you'd get half off of each other.
Yeah, it's a great deal. And also, by the way, people, when you buy that VIP gift card, some of the proceeds are going to the Children's Cancer Fund.
Yes.
So that's really cool.
Oh, the warden's here. Hi,
Shelly. Diane said, what sweetener do you use in protein-sparing bread? You swerved, didn't brown, and kind of exploded out of the pan like a volcano. Yeah.
Aww.
The only sweetener you can use for the browning.
She's with a giraffe.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
The only sweetener is allulose. And that's what allulose is doing, because allulose reacts like sugar because it is a rare form of sugar.
It's Chantel's birthday? Scroll up a little bit. Chantel. Yes. Happy birthday. All right, let's sing happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chantel. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Penny said, wow, I haven't allowed myself to go to Texas de Brazil because I eat too much. Just another reason I love keto. Not only do I feel better, but I'm not starving anymore.
It's nice.
Here's the thing. If you're keto carnivore, go to Texas de Brazil. Stick to the meat. Okay, and you're not going to overdo it. You think you're going to be able to overeat, but if you go in there and eat 3 pounds of beef, who cares? It's better than a pound of beef and then going home and eating a bunch of different treats and things like that.
You will hit a protein wall.
Don't eat breakfast. Go there and just eat until you want to explode. Okay? It's going to be quicker than you think if you stick to the meat. Now, if you go over to the salad bar and stuff, and tell them, like, I don't want any of this stuff. They walk up to our table, well, can we bring you the mashed potatoes? Nope, no, I don't want any. And I tell the guy, I only want meat. Don't come here with pineapple. Don't come here with anything but meat.
That says a lot, right? Because remember, the waiter is working for the restaurant, right? What would be best for the restaurant to make the most amount of money, right? It would be get you filled up on carbohydrates so that you don't eat the expensive stuff, which is the meat. So when you go to Texas, they're offering you bread, they're offering you potatoes, because they don't want you to eat as much meat. So if you want the full value of going out,
stay away from the salad bar and just eat meat.
The meat. neat.
Denise said, hi, I'm riding my Peloton bike while
Oh, how
listening.
nice.
You guys are so great. Joe, what are the molds to melt down keto bricks? I have 3 coming.
Silicone molds?
Any silicone mold. I like the ones, the best ones to me. I mean, sometimes I do it in 250 calorie ones.
It looks like a little cup.
But basically, the mini cupcake silicone molds. I think there is a link on our website on our Amazon store. But I think you get, like, the mold will do 24 of them. And if you fill it all the way to the top on the one that does 24 mini cupcakes, each one of them, you'll get 8 out of a bar. If you fill it right up the level with the top, you'll get 8 out of a bar. And so each one would be 125 calories.
We call them pucks.
Yeah. Sherry, thank you very much for the $4.99 super chat. Said, funny story, Joe. Last time I broke my front tooth, someone stole my grill at the gym, but had it on top of my bag, and someone stole my tooth.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
What a bizarre thing for someone to take, right? That is so weird.
Okay. Buy water. Let's see. Buy a water pit cleaner. Not hard. Just, yeah. So that is one of the things that they're telling us.
Yeah, he's going to have to buy a certain type of, like, toothbrush.
Cynthia said, you two are awesome. I recently started watching and subscribed right away. You were so real and inspiring. I will leave my story on the Facebook page before and after to date pics.
Thank you
sharing. Very much. Yeah. It is so important.
We'll be looking for it, Cynthia.
Jocelyn, Zevia seems super sweet to me, but I'd like to make the root beer keto chow ice cream with a float. Yummy keto treat.
It is.
For me,
delicious.
Zevia is really sweet after beef, butter, bacon, egg, so I cut it with seltzer water now.
Yeah.
Cindy said, I too gave up gum during BBB, went back to it and found it reactivated my rosacea. No more gum for me.
That is interesting. And there have been a couple of stress things. So when I have a long day, like on Sundays, you know, it's usually like a 12 or 14 hour day for me sometimes. So that was the day that I was like chewing gum, like all throughout that day. And I could absolutely go through an entire pack of gum. And so it is very hard to have gotten rid of that, because it was also connected to, it was like a behavior thing. Cause I felt like, you know, I was like always chewing.
Yeah. Pamela, thank you for being a channel member. Said, I'm going through right now, like losing hair like crazy. I've upped my protein and collagen and going to incorporate biotin and iodine. Very embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. We've all gone through that. And I truly believe it's going to help.
Yes, protein is important. Okay. But it's also, where are you getting your protein? And we love collagen. Collagen will definitely help with things. But it isn't a complete protein. It is missing some amino acids. As Dr. Saiwas said, supplements, for the most part, you should be getting almost all of your nutrition supplements from food. We use a little bit of iodine because we don't use iodized salt. And we don't eat fish. We don't eat, if you want to eat like the seaweed crisps and things like that, that's a good place for iodine as well, but I don't eat that stuff. And so we do use iodine drops, but we use pretty much, and we use a lot of the Keto Chow Daily Minerals, which you can get iodine there. But pretty much all of your nutrition should be coming from your meat. There's more nutrition in meat than any kind of superfood like kale. So if you're not eating a lot of actual meat, okay, if you're not eating lots of beef and eating some liver and things like that, you could be missing vitamins. And that could also cause hair loss. If you're under eating, it'll cause hair loss. Yes. Again, we have to look at where is my calorie or my energy threshold, and lower it down only like 5 or 10%. Don't try to drop 100 pounds in a month.
Yes.
You got to look long term. Don't slash your food intake by 30% going, I'll lose it faster. The worst thing anybody can do is go onto a keto or any diet calculator and pick the option of how fast do you want to lose it, and pick the fastest possible.
Run away from a calculator that asks you that.
You need to be going slow. Slow is going to help you to regain or maintain elasticity in your skin.
Yeah.
It's going to help you maintain your metabolism. It's going to help, and it will help you with not having all that hair loss. And you'll see anybody who goes on a drastic diet loses hair, because they're slacking, they're slashing their nutrition.
Now, I do want to encourage you that if you do up your protein, you won't have hair growth like this where it turns orange and green. So like if that was a concern, don't worry about that.
Becca says, I have to track for a few days every now and then just as a check on myself that my protein doesn't drift down.
That's good.
And then my carbs don't drift down.
That is smart.
That is actually
very
coming
wise.
up on a video about something about that. So,
Yeah.
Let's see. Esther said, I need more protein. I use heavy whipping cream for fat or butter, but I think a couple of days a week, lower fat may help break my stall.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And again, it's about changing things up.
Our bodies are smarter than we think. Just because we rehearse the same script in our mind all the time doesn't mean that all of our organs or everything that's going on in our body are so like one note. Our bodies are very, very smart.
Pamela said my light bill doubled over $200 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, ours has gone up
significantly.
We're about $120 more than we were paying this time last year.
And we've done everything. We installed new windows to help with that because we used to have Jollity windows and you knew all the air was
Esther
escaping.
said unplug everything and her electric bill is $80 to $100.
We got a new air conditioner that was supposed to be, more efficient. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Let's see. Matroya said no such thing as a stupid question. Sounds like a challenge.
Yeah. I feel like I rise to that challenge quite often.
She also said soft foods post-surgery. Thanks for keto chow. Shakes for a couple days, then puddings, then custards,
Yes.
then solid it up with pancakes with a side of scrambled eggs. Yeah,
Yes.
That's pretty much what I've been doing.
Yeah. You got down some chicken yesterday. I was pretty proud of you.
It was hard, but I did.
Yeah. Good job.
Diane said, I so prefer functional fitness. Makes me feel like I really accomplished
Yes.
something meaningful. Grew up on the farm. It's a way of life.
I am the same way. I like having a job for everything. So I really do enjoy like being able to work out and be like strength training stuff. I mean, I still enjoy the rower. I like to do to use my virtual reality thing and do fitness that way. But I also like lifting and carrying stuff. And like yesterday, we were trying to clear out the sanctuary because as soon as we're done with Keto on the Couch, I have to go, I will put a hat on. But I have to go to a conference that's there. And so we had to lift like hundreds of chairs and move big heavy tables, and I felt like just so powerful to participate in that.
Joy says, this is me right now. I've been struggling so bad right now. I don't even want to see myself in a mirror.
I want to see you, Joyce. And Joyce, I am so excited because Joyce, they're getting a house and it's moving right along. And I'm following your journey as you're getting excited about getting into your new home. But that is stressful. It's very, very stressful to go. Even a good thing, they call it eustress, is good stress is still stress. And so be kind to yourself and because this is a stressful time. It's exciting time, but it's stressful. It's like planning a wedding. I mean, that is a good thing when you're preparing for a baby, you're doing a baby shower, like all that stuff is exciting and happy, but it's still stressful.
This moved real quick, but I'll put it up.
Hey,
Shauna said Kate, her electric are charging us extra to pay for all the fees for their California fires. That was their fault.
Wow.
So I wanted to put this one up. Brittany said Texas State Brazil also offers a heroes discount,
nice.
15% discount for service members, EMS, nurses, and teachers. Just bring your badge.
Oh, that's
Thank you for
great.
letting us know
Thanks so
about
much
that.
for that tip. And let us know if you find discounts like that for other keto-friendly restaurant options, because we're always wanting to pass that information
Dawn
along.
said to enter the giveaways, do we comment on the replay of this video or will it be a separate? No, on the video, comment on the replay of this video.
This video.
Rita said, I want to go to Texas State Brazil for my birthday next
How
month.
nice.
Called to see what the cost would be, but they never responded. They have weird hours here. They all do.
They
go
do.
on their website. All the prices are on their website. You just have to choose your location because every location has a different
And
price.
sign up for their emails.
Once in a while, they have good sales.
Well, and I believe they have a birthday option. And I might, once you
I think you get like $20 off a birthday dinner or
find
something like that.
out and call in the restaurant and say, hey, I'm looking to choose this as my birthday option. Do you have a coupon for somebody's birthday if I bring in my driver's license? And you can see, is there a discount for that? Because we've gotten a birthday discount before.
And again, it doesn't have to be Texas de Brazil. Just look online for like Brazilian steakhouses near you. They're all the same.
Nicole is asking, can keto help with postpartum hair loss? Yes. Yeah, like that. You're upping your protein is going to
again,
be very
not
helpful.
doctors, nurses, or health professionals, but it's our experience.
But there is somebody that got out of the hospital. Well, she was in the hospital for 2020, and she had beautiful long hair and experienced a lot of hair loss, and is starting to have new hair growth back because they're upping their protein. So yeah, just keep upping that protein.
Sylvia said, I went to Costco yesterday and bought 2 shirts, spent 5 minutes to convince myself to buy a large instead of an extra large. Glad I did because it fits. Wearing a 2X or 3X sizes for 37 years, I still can't believe it. I did that recently. Even I was buying... They had in Costco, they're like sweatpants, but not really sweatpants. They're kind of like loungewear.
Leisure wear is like an all new level.
And they were on sale for $10. I think it was $12 for 2 pair, actually.
I think there's probably suits made out of pajama material.
And I was going large, medium. Rachel's like, get the large. I brought it home and I'm swimming in the medium.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like... I was a 46. How am I swimming in a medium?
As what we are. I recently went over and because my mom, I noticed, was wearing bigger clothes than what she needed. And I was like, let's go through your closet and do a little fashion show, because I think you need to see yourself in clothes that actually fit. And it was a real big change for her.
Oh yeah, Juju said you can't combine a white discount with a Heroes discount with a discounted white gift cards at Sam's, like BJ's, Costco gift cards. Our Texas de Brazil does free dessert for birthdays and anniversaries.
So definitely check and see what is the deal for you, because we got it was a 50% off the birthday, or no, it was a free birthday meal with the price of somebody else going with that birthday person.
Now, when we went the other day, they wouldn't let me use my gift card to pay for the other half, but I think that they were wrong. Because it says on the VIP card, you can't combine it with the white gift card. But I didn't have a white gift card. I had a regular gift card. Yeah. And I think they were confusing that. Because the white gift cards, you would get them at Costco, and because they're discounting them.
Right.
But I still did not mind spending $20.
But it's good to know that also, if you're just going there and you want to just get a discounted rate, check and see your local Costco to buy, to purchase gift cards there.
Okay, we are going to get off. We thank everybody for joining us.
That was Veranda's. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't miss it.
Yeah, I was like, why is that like all the way there? Thank you everybody for joining us. Now make sure you go back and you leave a comment on the replay of this. We will put a video up sometime Wednesday afternoon or evening announcing all of the winners. But the winners, especially for the NOLA bar, are only going to have to Thursday, because I need to take advantage of the sale.
We get to spend St. Patrick's Day together, because Thursday is St. Patrick's Day. So if you think this is wild now, wait until Thursday.
Wow. Okay, so make sure you join us for our live stream on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Have a great day,
guys. Bye.